Alright, we're going to chart out Litecoin. Litecoin seems to be ready. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. We're going to go with the fresh chart. Was on, well, I'm on Bitfinex now on the 1 week chart. I was on Coinbase. Coinbase didn't have all the data up to 2017, so we're not going to use Coinbase. We're using the 50, 100, and 200 day moving average lines, volume, just basic volume. I usually use volume profile. I can probably bring it up. Yeah, I'll bring it up. Bring up volume. Where is it? No. What is going on? Usually it's just right there. Visible range. That's ugly. I hate that. So we'll zoom in. I guess Coinbase is right. We really don't need all that ugliness back here. I mean, we did get a bounce. Yeah, it's ugly. Anyways, Litecoin was horrible before the altcoin move. And just chart what I see. Yes, we're using basic volume profile showing where the majority of buys and sells are live, or where they are now at least. They could have been there for the past 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, however long, including now. Yellow is sell orders, blue are buy orders. If it's primarily blue, that range is in favor of buying. If it's in yellow, that range is in favor of selling. And as you get up higher, you're going to see more buying. You can go through many reasons as to why. So we're going to continuing along with the indicators, volume profile, stochastic RSI is the purple, MACD, and volume price confirmation, which I use it sometimes. We'll keep it here. MACD is too big. Need more chart. Need more cowbell. Need more chart. What is that? That was March. I don't like including March. The COVID dip in anything. It worked out for Bitcoin's chart. It'll work out for Litecoin's chart. Let's see where we can call support. We're going to call ultimate support there. $24. That's worst case scenario. We are in a downtrending range. It looks like Litecoin's trying to break out of this range right now. There's that range we can draw out. I mean, I said I was trying to make I'm trying to make this as quick as possible, so I don't want to make it too pretty. We're on the 1 week as well. We have the RSI curling up. We have the MACD. If we zoom in, see what we can see. Slightly turning green. Hard to tell. Well, yeah, it's green. And if we zoom in closer, we see it trying to break out of this range. It's pressing up against resistance. Got a lot. This wick indicates that we had a lot of buy pressure coming up from this volume profile range. Could have went as low as 54.50, but it looks like it bounced off. The purple line is the 200 day, while the red line, the red moving average line, is the 50 day. Moving its way up to attempt to break past the 100 and the 200. Very bullish, as we call it, the golden cross. Golden cross happening at nearly the perfect time. You're not going to time the cross, the red going across the purple and the yellow perfectly. You want to find it as it's curling up, and you use these indicators, RSI, MACD, in order to confirm that bias. So you have a lot of things in play here that are very positive. All I see is positive. All I see is Christmas right now on this chart, red and green. All good going into Christmas. On top of that, we have a trend line break potential here. That's a positive thing. It looks like more of like a symmetrical triangle. At first I was thinking it was a descending wedge. If it ever breaks down and revisits these areas, that'd be worst case scenario. Crypto gets banned. I don't know what could possibly even make cryptocurrency hurt right now. Nothing. It seems unbreakable right now, then we can talk about a descending wedge. Moving on, lower highs here, have one here, one here, one here, one there, 4 touches. We have 3 touches, 4 touches here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth one we're looking to break. Descending volume profile with descending volume equals potential for a breakout upwards. What else? Is there anything else on that? Looks like an obvious bull flag on the 1 week chart overall. That's all time since we hit the all-time high of $370. I don't pay too much attention to Litecoin, so that's surprising to me. That's pretty high. Bitfinex made the highs back then, them and OKEX. Let's zoom in 3-day, see what we get on 3-day. We get a better idea. We can draw another descending trend line from this area. Not really. Nah, I'll leave that alone. Nothing really there. Still curling up on all the indicators. Zooming out, looking at the MACD. All-time MACD is somewhere right there. If we're going into the top of the market, I'm guessing 2021, 2022, we'll start to visit those areas on the 1 week and even the monthly chart or the 2 week chart. But for right now, we're looking to attempt to interact with this area of the MACD, so we still have a lot of curling up to do. RSI, on the other hand, we don't really need stochastic right now for what we're trying to talk about. RSI all time, we're talking there, but really we're looking at, I wish I could see, okay. Oh my gosh. So we're looking at this range is from 30 to 70. So we're looking at, honestly, we really want to start looking at, it's probably 80. What is this, 80 right here? Set an alert, 82, 83, crossing up. Even then on the 3-day, we can start talking 90 before we get overbought. Create the alert. Zooming into the 1 day, I like to start from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. During this current move with cryptocurrencies, we want to look at the 1 week as the high time frame indicators to where we're going to stop before we possibly reset for RSI, MACD, price, everything. 1 day, we're still curling up, creating a higher lows on the RSI. MACD still can't even tell it's moving. Litecoin rarely moves until it's time to move here, and that was the all-time high area. But right now it's looking very bullish. I got in at 61 something. I like this little area here. Let's just get to the area we were really talking about, that we're really concerned about. 4 hours. The 4 hours showing it. Where's my ascending wedge at? That's weird. Okay, I guess we'll just draw it out. This is what I see. As you can see, the MA is already curling up. Got the MAs curling up. I feel like we have an ascending wedge going into resistance. Local resistance is somewhere between 64 and 68. We'll just call it 68. Ah, crikey. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Alt-H. Here we go. Okay, well, we're saying 64, 65. In this area, the high resistance, we'll call that the zone of breakout. And if we zoom in to the rising wedge, the next move up would be somewhere straight to 68. But that's if, and only if, Bitcoin doesn't peter out and goes down $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 and brings the whole alt market with it. So it's safe I would say it's safe to take a trade anywhere between 64 and 68 and then see where the market goes from there. If we're talking if we're trying to see where we're going past that next level, let's mark them out. 85. Next level after that, 140. These aren't precise. And then all-time high somewhere around 370. So that's what you want to look for. Oh, also, sorry, one of the most important things, one of my favorite indicators is inverted head and shoulder pattern. We're looking at, I believe the low price was 25. Yep, right there where we marked out support. You mark out support to the neckline. The common neckline here is 68. 68 minus 25, $43. You add that amount on top of it, and you get the target price of where we're going on the inverted head and shoulders move. 43 right there. Let's just say that 68%, and that puts us at $107 from the neckline of the inverted head and shoulders. Now that's not the only bullish pattern we have here. We have a symmetrical triangle mixed with inverted head and shoulders, and to top it all off, we have an inverted head and shoulder, rising wedge on top of that, heading into resistance. Very, very bullish. 3 bullish patterns. The target for this symmetrical triangle is the top of this line, all-time high. So there you have it. That's what we're looking at for where we are going with Litecoin. Trade accordingly. This isn't financial advice, but it is heavily suggested. So let's see how it goes. Thanks.